Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here at Tiffany Gairaz for Haba, looking at Snail Sprint, a game with a metal box that has an important gameplay element to it.
Yeah, so Haba's not well known for its 10 games. We usually don't do 10 games, but it's important because this is a snail racing game, and snails tend to go over things, and so the snails will be racing up and over the box. And we have magnets on the snails to help facilitate that. They're losing their mind in the studio.
Okay.
So this is a racing game, but unlike most racing games, we actually don't own individual snails. We don't control just a specific one.
That's good. Snails should be free.
Yeah, they're free to roam. Yeah, instead we care about certain snails. So we each will have a card, and that card will show. Oh, you're going to show theirs. Great.
I'll show.
You'll show
I'll
yours.
take another one for myself.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So each person will have a card, and they have 3 snails that they care about, and every person will have a different set of 3 snails, but we might still have some overlaps between which 3 we care about. And what that is at the end of the game, only 3 snails are going to place on the podium in the center of the box. And the first place snail will earn whoever cares about that snail 3 points. The second place snail 2 points, and the third place snail 1 point.
Yep.
So the way that we get the snails going is on your turn. You're going to roll the 2 dice, and the dice determine what snails you're allowed to move. You're only going to move 1 snail on your turn. So in this case, I could move the green snail to the first pink spot, or I could move the pink snail to the first green spot. And I would like to move the pink snail to the green spot.
All right.
So there you go.
Okay. So things move along. So if I move yellow to pink, it's going to this space. But if this one were covered,
Yes.
I'd actually place it on top of
Exactly.
the pink snail.
Yeah, so when a snail is on a stone or a leaf, they're covering the color of that stone or leaf, and instead that space becomes the color of that snail. Yep. And if a snail has another snail on top of it, they're not very strong. So they can't move. The bottom snail can't move until the top one gets off. So
Okay.
yeah.
So if later on we roll pink and purple, the pink one can't move it as well. So the purple one is going to the first pink spot.
Boom.
On the side of the box.
Yeah, and when the snails are on the side of the box, the snails, they keep going, so you're not going to stack on the side of the box. You only will stack on the horizontal. And that'll allow, what that allows is kind of a little bit of a catch-up. So if you have a snail that's getting bullied or climbed on top of a lot, there's at least 2 areas where like the pack can thin back out, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So the snails are going to go up and over the top and then down and then into the middle. The game takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and it's 2 to 4 players on the box, but really you could play 5 players. It's more 4-player just because we are targeting for ages 5 and up, and downtime can kind of sometimes be a concern when you have more players. So
That's right.
Yeah, but if you have more experienced players, you can definitely play a few more players, and also the box, all sides of the box have the board printed on them, so you can rotate the box to play with different angles. And in addition, I can't see this side of the box, but if I was sitting on this side of the table, I could see this side because the inside is printed to match the outside. So
you'd have some idea of where you're going to go.
Exactly, yeah, it makes it a little bit more visible. In addition, the board is double-sided, so if you want to play a more advanced game, the back side of the board has more colors on all the spaces to make it a little longer or more advanced, more cutthroat game of snail racing. So yeah, that's Snail Sprint. Right. It's on its way now to the US, so its targeted release would be early spring.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Whatever you, Snail Sprint. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you.